Funded project was set to alleviate flooding issues for an area and Conway that's certainly prone to them, but the FEMA grant money has been canceled.
This after President Trump toured the area in 2018 following Hurricane Florence and the flooding that was brought on by it. I spoke with residents near Crabtree Swamp and a community activist about where they can go from here.
And it flooded. I think it got up inside the house about 3 foot.
Yeah.
So she had to completely have it stripped down to the studs and redid.
Kyle Johnson describes what happened to his current home during Hurricane Florence, when the area around Crabtree Swamp battled intense flooding, an issue that isn't exclusive to major rain events.
Crabtree Canal is very susceptible to flash flooding. So, 1 inch of rain can raise the canal by, more than a foot.
April O'Leary, president and founder of Horry County Rising, a group that advocates for addressing the county's flooding issues, says the repeated flooding is why in 2021, the city of Conway received a $2.17 million grant through FEMA's Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities program for the Chestnut Bay Resiliency Project. It was set to create a Carolina Bay in the area, which would help soak up water after major events like Hurricane Florence. However, the project is now on the ropes after FEMA ended the BRIC program earlier this month.
President Trump came and toured the area and said he was with us and, was going to help us out. And, there's about 500 homes that were affected, in 2018 when the president came. So, it is really discouraging.
We spoke to a Conway resident in 2018 during Trump's visit who told us he told her, quotes, "I'm sorry and help's on the way. Money's coming." The city of Conway gave us a statement today saying in part, the cancellation of this grant introduces many uncertainties for the future of the project as there is currently no identified funding source to move forward.
That does suck because every year we get hurricanes and bad rain, this whole area floods every year, so they need to do something.
O'Leary now questions what will be done to protect people like Johnson.
Are we going to protect our businesses and residents and churches and community like Sherwood Forest by funding projects like this to help mitigate some of the impacts, or are we just going to let them suffer? Basically, we might just continue to see families flood over and over and over again.
We reached out to the offices of Senator Lindsey Graham, Senator Tim Scott, and Congressman Russell Fry to get a statement on the cancellation of the grant funding and potential impacts for people in Conway. Congressman Fry's communication director says they don't have a comment at the moment. Senator Scott and Graham have not yet responded.